Friends, is it just me? Or is that what I think it is up in the sky there? That's nuts. Look at birds chirping. You know what I mean? Nick's boots. We got our cotton pants on. We're able to get out into the beauty of things. Friends, I'm just gonna give it to you. I don't hide. I try to. I do sometimes. I try to hide my woes because no one likes to be woeing. Right? We don't. We're men. You know, how you doing? Fine. All right. Good. Yeah. The problem, my mom taught me this, and my mom would be half dead in a ditch, and you'd ask her, are you doing okay there? Do you need a hand? She'd be like, I got this. I'm good. That's my mom. She raised me like that, and I can't really. I'm an optimist. I don't like complaining. I know that just providing information is not complaining. I understand that. I do. But I can choose what I want to share. And one thing I do want to share right now is this guy right here. Campbell. Okay? He sent me these freaking Carhartt thick freaking sweatshirts, friends. I know you can't see me because I'm all over the freaking map. But he's just a dude. He's in his, I think he's older than I am. And he's still cutting. He's got guys going. He runs a great little tree service, I think, in Lodi, California. But just a great guy. Anyways, friends, listen. You all know I've been playing around with the square ground chain for years and years on a grinder. I fall with that. And here's another thing on that. I'm having a hankering, friends. I'm having a hankering. But listen, when we get in our 50s, I think, friends, I can only speak for me, but I think it's worldly. I don't think it's just me. I think it's for both men and women. I think we start to maybe reflect back on our lives when we get a little older. What have we accomplished? What are we going to accomplish? What could I just keep doing the same, or what could I change going forward, knowing that I'm running out of time? Right? Yes. Come on, let's be honest, friends. It goes by so fast. I'm 54, coming up, not 54 yet, but I'm in my 54th year. Because when you turn 54, that means you've been in your 54th year for 365 days. The wife's feeling a little better. She's out moving around, doing some things, shopping. And you should have seen me yesterday shopping in the grocery stores, friends. For my wife, she wasn't feeling good. So old Buckin got on the shopping pants and went down to the grocery store and did some shopping. Got some celery and some ginger and stuff like that. I even swept the floor this morning. You understand? Yeah. I got the fire going in the bunker. My wing's coming. It's coming. I've been here 1,000 times. I know it's coming. So now's a very crucial time for me to not get all excited. So in saying that, friends, I want to talk to you about square filing your topping saw. Your small little rip saw. The boys down at Rip Saw in PA, those freaking fellas, me and Nick Pixel stopped by there. Nick took me by there one day when we were there, when I went to Bunyan. And he introduced me to these guys, Rip Saw. And friends, I got to be honest, they port saws. They do. They're sending me back my 500. I'm freaking excited. Very excited. I want to design a pipe for that saw, actually. But these guys, out of the blue, I go there. Friends, Brand new. In the box. Rip saw. Okay? They gave me the saw. Here, Buckin. Come on. Are you freaking serious? We run the snot out of these. This is one of my favorite stills ever. I'm not a still guy, you know that, but they make the best climbing saw. They do. Now, this little Echo 2511, yeah, pretty handy little thing for an old guy with busted up and weird joints. It's nice to have that light saw, but you cannot beat this. And I run a 16-inch, which this is a 14, so I'm going to swap that out. But I like this little bar, so I'll run it for a little bit, but I'll probably take this off, as I'm not a 14-inch guy on these things. My point is, I'm kind of excited to be making a video. Square ground file on your topping saws, friends. Okay? I just played around here for just a second. Okay? I thought about years ago grinding my getting it on the Sylvian, but I'd have to change my Symington. I'd have to change too much. But do you want to see something? So what I'm going to do, this is a stock still chain. I'm not a big still guy. You guys know that. Even their chain. I'm an organ man. Okay? This is still chain. The one with the divot in the middle, or the hole in the driver. Great idea, by the way, still. Losing weight and moving oil. Great plan. So, friends, I've got a much better grasp on square filing by hand now. I've only been playing around with it for about a year. Okay. This is exciting to me. Talk to you in a second. Okay, here we are. Here it is, friends. My gift from Ripsaw. These boys are nice fellas. Look at, brand new chain, 14-inch chain. This is that chain that, friends, I went in and got rid of that silly little safety chain thing, right? That little piece, you know the piece that's there? Well, I ground it off. See, it's gone, right? The little extra raker, it's gone. I took it off, okay? So, regardless, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this. We're talking about round chain. We're talking about the filing, this here. See? Round ground chain. It's just stock. That's all it is, okay? There it is, okay? See? Still, right? Let's move along a little further. What's that? Oh, it's just round file chain again. Ooh. Uh-oh. What's that? That don't look round to me. That don't look round to me at all. No, that's square file. Okay. See the top beak or the side beak on it? I just quickly went at this for just a second just to see if I could fit my file in there, and I can. I'll straighten that out now. There we go. We're back on. Okay. We're all aware that this is round file. See it? And the rakers are set quite high on a stock chain like this. They've been untouched. Okay? Round. See underneath there? Okay. Round file. Round file. Oh. Whoa. Wait a minute here. Well, that's not round file chain. No, it definitely is not. It's square. You see that, friends? We're going to square file this thing. All right, friends. So because it's such a small saw, this is a one-handed thing. I'm going to square file this thing one-handed. And all I do is I'll just hold the sucker. This is the square file right there. You can already feel it. It's actually sharper to the touch. So, yeah, there's our square right there. So I'll just pull back till I'm comfortable. I can get in there, okay? And I'll have my tip up against here so that I'm working against something. And I'll just go. I'll just hold this. This is a little loose, friends. But I actually hold the tooth with my freaking finger, friends. You see that with my thumb? I actually hold the chain in place. So I just go like this. I'm right in there. Watch what happens. Now remember, this is one-handed, square file on a topping saw, or whatever you want to call it, a top handle or tree trimming saw or 200T, 2511T, whatever you want, okay? So there we go. I've just converted round file to square. Now remember, this is brand new chain. So I could go way off the handle and get it right down in, but I just want to get it started, which is the top corner. That's what we call, the top corner is where you get things started. I may just loosen this off and get this snug a little, just for filing purposes. But if you don't, you just hold the chain down, friends. Just hold it with your hands like this, and just go. Okay? So this is what I do. I got a good firm grip on everything. And right? There we go. This is actually done. This tooth is done. And it's probably quite scary. Oh. Yeah, see, you guys need to see this, guys, gals, women, and children. You have to see this. There's just no two ways about it. Oh, I'm getting excited. Let's get up close. Okay. I'm going to run it by at this setting. There's our round, right? Round. Let's do this. Round. Round. Oh. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's all about the angles with the light, friends. Square ground. Square. Okay? Round. Square. Round. Oh dear. Square. All right. So this thing actually doesn't even need to be here. But like I say, I don't need to tighten the chain right now because I'm holding everything into place. Friends, I'm getting excited. I'm just letting you know this right now. I'm getting excited. Now, you can actually, here's another trick, and I'm going to show it to you. And would you look at that? A piece of wood right there. You want to have this tight? Just pull down on the chain and stick something in there like that. Boom. Your chain's tight now. I don't even need to hold it now. Look. See? I could actually, if I wanted to, go two-handed now. Oh, friends, I'm getting a little excited. I kind of like the one-handed filing on this square, though. I'll be quite frank. Now, friends, there's a thing out there with square that people, you'll notice a lot of people file the other way. They file into the chrome, so to speak. So, friends, I do this one way. This is the easiest way that I can square, and it comes from doing it wherever I'm at, right? Like in the bush or on the tailgate. This is how I do it. I remember trying all these different ways when I was trying to learn to square, but now I square the way I've been showing you into the tooth, and then when it comes to the other side, I actually flip it around and I go the other way. That's just what I do. And sometimes, depending on how I'm sitting or whether I've got a good stance on the saw and I can get at it, I do it up, mainly up. But sometimes, just like this scenario, I turn the saw around and I file into the tooth. So actually, one, I file up, and the other, I file in on the other side. And I've done that on a 36-inch bar. I've done it on 33. I've never, ever had a pull one way or anything. I've always had a straight cut. It makes no difference. Oh, this is... excited. Fire's good. Better throw a couple more pieces on it. Keep things rolling. I got a feeling we're going to be in here hafting an axe a little later. Maybe a couple axes. Don't get excited. Let's get back out and square around that chain. Let's go. UPS, where are you? Don't play games. Okay, let's get back on this. I do. Sharp. And if you think it matters, but you can hear the chain, right, friends? Yeah. Let's get that off of there. This is why people do this, friends, this way. Because you can look and see the corner, right? It's right there. And it's not that visible from the other way. Straight across. See that? Okay. Don't take too much, friends, with a square. You'll find out real quick that taking too much is no fun, especially in a tree. It's a little unsafe, to be quite frank. Interesting. Sure cuts nice. This saw needs to break in. It's brand new, friends. Brand new. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are, afternoon, evening, could be, who knows what time it is where you are in this beautiful world we live in. So friends, that was kind of the first little bit of running that I've given that saw. That's that 200T that Ripsaw gave me. I've run it, but a couple of jobs that I've had it out on, I was on the 2511T and it just, some dead cedars. That was a while back. But I want to give this saw its time and get it broken because it's brand new. It's brand new. It's got no time on it at all. Thanks to Ripsaw again for that wonderful gift when I was at the Bunyan journey with Pixel. It was nice meeting you guys, and I'm looking forward to the 500, friends. They're sending me my 500 back, right? I gave it to those fellas because I ran one of their 500s when I was there. Excuse me, and it ran. Didn't have a long bar on it, so I couldn't really give it the full feel, but I'm going to when it comes back. Hey, that was fun. I've been wanting to, I think I shared that a while ago, friends, about the little saw. That file, just so you know, anybody who's doing that, that freaking file slides right in there. There's nothing you need to do at all, anything. You just, boom, away you go. I go up one way, and friends, sometimes I go up the other way too. It doesn't matter to me. It's whatever comfortable and whatever gets that corner in there easiestly, ergonomically enough. So it does not matter to me, and it don't matter to the cut neither. That I can tell you. That I can tell you for sure. I've done both. I've done one-on-one, one the other way. I've done both, this and that. So it just doesn't make a difference in the cut. It eats up your file a little bit more coming into the tooth. But old school way, it's funny, you know, I talked to Bear Claw about this, and the Claw said, yeah, he says that, it was difficult to get because of the angle. He says, I would go one way up, and then he says, I would come actually down. I said, you're kidding me. He says, yeah, that's what I would do. I said, that's hilarious because that's what I do. Of course, why wouldn't it be, right? It just makes sense. So there's no, and we run long bars, so you would know instantly if there was something going wonky with the cut. Never. It doesn't make a difference. I know a guy who actually filed backwards. And he's been falling probably 40 years. Production friends. I'm not talking backyard cutter. I'm talking production faller. He filed into his tooth. Round file. Round file. Lots of guys did it backwards, friends, out this way. They did. It was an old thing that it just, I don't know. But anyways, so just remember, friends, it's all in the filing. It is. It's all in the filing. You can have the most rip snortingest power saw you got on the block, but if you can't file, it makes no sense. So the guy who's got the less power but the better file, he's going to end up at the bottom of the log before you are. It's that simple. Learn how to file. And square filing is just, it's something that it does cut a little quicker. Absolutely it does. It cuts quicker. But I don't recommend it for the firewood guy or the guy who's into the kind of the dirty cutting. I just don't recommend it. I think round file is your best hop. I think mastering the round file, getting rid of the gadgets and getting on the gullet, get that gullet out of there and learn how to create that C with the round file, I think is your best bet. And that's what I'll be focusing on this year, friends. I won't be focusing on square ground. You'll see me doing some square ground. I'm going to try it down in Tennessee when I get down there with Clay Walker, my buddy. We're going to do some cutting. But I will be focusing and teaching round file that going forward. Because I'm not the aficionado on the square anyways. I will continue to do that, but until I get a real good handle on it in the system, then we'll maybe go there. But I'm going to teach round filing. Get the gullet, because I can get a round file cutting mean. Anyway, that's enough of my ramblinskis. So good to see us all tonight. It's a little bit of a later upload. Lots of neat things, friends, happening right now. Got some traveling coming up. Got some new freaking merchandise on the roll, friends. buckandbillyray.com. Don't forget to skedaddle your way in there. The wood bullet is on the rise. It is. The handles. We're going to do handles, friends. We are. We'll talk more about that. We'll get that lined up. I want to get that handle out to you and see what you think. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to do that. But I'm really excited about the wood bullet, friends. Super excited about it. Liam's been such a good guy to work with. He's a man on the move. And so I'm excited about this year. As you all know, I've been down a little bit lately in this last couple of weeks. I haven't put, friends, I'm not the one to bring, I don't like to bring downers. And if I haven't got something to offer, I usually just stay back and lick my wounds until I'm strong again. It's just who I am as a person. I don't come whining. I'm not into it. I could come and talk every day about something and make up something, but I think that everything is the way it's supposed to be. I know it is. So this is where I'm at right now. Work hard, Be honest. And for heaven's sakes, freaking be kind. Let's do this year. Let's just do it. I'll catch you all in the next video. Rest in peace, Mr. Jed Walters. Mr. Jed freaking Walters. I really like that man. I was hoping to cut with him one day. I'm going to do a little video on that, friends, because I've been asked to by quite a few people. I've gotten lots of emails. I never knew the man, but I am going to do a small video on that particular scenario. I don't have much to say. I didn't know the man or any of his friends, just through YouTube. But for some strange reason, I really liked that man. I did. I really, really liked him. And that hit me. That was very, very sad news to me. So I'm going to do a little splatter on about that in the next day or two. I just need some time with it. I love you, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Be kind.